Well, she has mastered YouTube. See, she's sitting comfortably at 74,000 subscribers, and I'm wishing and hoping that come the end of the year, she should have been reached 100,000 subscribers. Well, I got a comment from her, a very much interesting comment, where she was speaking about how certain things affect you as far as when you are building a brand around yourself. And this YouTuber, a well-respected YouTuber that is able to blend, that is able to take a serious story and make it a very light story by being so much, she's got a sense of humor in how she presents. She goes by the name of simzright. That's a stage name. Yeah, having said that, she's a YouTuber of note. She's a YouTuber that deserves respect. She does exceptionally well. On Instagram, the last time I checked, I think she's sitting comfortably around 25,000 followers on Instagram. Nonetheless, we're gonna get into simzright, and what simzright, a message that simzright told me. You know what I'm saying? And when I saw the message, I was like, wow. For the fact that simzright commented, you know what I'm saying? simzright commented on my channel. And I was like, wow! You know what I'm saying? Nevertheless, are you interested to know more about that? Then please stick around. To those that will stick around, guys, if you're not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Because to subscribe, it is free. To like the video, it is free. To comment in the comment section below, guys, it is free of charge. When you subscribe, when you like the video, when you comment, it helps in terms of growing as far as the algorithm is concerned. Those are some of the reasons why you need to support me. Nevertheless, now that that is out of the way, let's get into the serious business here. She's sitting comfortably, 74,000 subscribers, 25,000 followers on Instagram. She's a woman that hates controversy around her name, around her brand. She recently sent me a message in the very same YouTube channel. She commented on one of the videos that I did. Well, in this YouTube channel, we're going to look at building a brand around yourself, the disadvantage of building a brand around yourself, and the advantages from Sim's perspective, and what we need to learn. There's a lot of things that we need to learn also from Sims. Sims, she started at UJ, life went well, we're going well, and then suddenly life took a detour, and then simzright went down. I think that's where I got introduced to Sims, when she was about to move, you know, from that lifestyle downward. I think that's where I started to consume her content, and then she moved to that room. You remember she would record in a background with red and all the stuff, and there would always be children's noise around there. But she's always found a creative way of bringing that into the content itself. And while she's recording, the children will come in, and she's always find a creative way to bring those children in. And you know, to some of us maybe it would have looked disrespectful, but when you look deep into it, you're like, there's no disrespect in this. This is who simzright is. You know what I'm saying? Her character as well, you know, allows her to do so much about that. So we fell in love with the way she does things, and you know what I'm saying, her personality, her character. Yeah, I don't know whether she's a sanguine, melancholy. I'm not sure about that personality, but I would just look at her. But it looks like, I'm suspecting that she is a sanguine. In case you don't know what a sanguine is, according to psychology, there are 4 temperaments. There's choleric, sanguine, melancholy, and I forgot the other one. So choleric is people that are a little bit bossy, but they are born leaders. Sanguine, I'm not sure. I think they are very fun. So I think Sims falls into that category. Nevertheless, that's not what we are talking about. We're moving that out of the way. We are talking about a very small stuff here. Things that we need to learn from Sims. The number one lesson that we need to learn from Sims is being willing to be vulnerable with your people. She doesn't want to attract fake people. She wants to build her brand around authentic subscribers. She's very authentic. You know, she was vulnerable to a point where she's moving, look, from this type of lifestyle, going back to Soweto, living in a back room. Who will tell you that they are actually living in a back room? Very much interesting. But she was more than willing to be vulnerable. Mind you, she's a brand. A lot of people would have said, no, I'm living a life, pretend as if everything is okay, choose a certain position, record in a certain position that will look and appeal to certain people, but she chose to be vulnerable. That came at a cost. What if there was a brand that was willing to work with her as long as she maintained this fake lifestyle? But she chose not to maintain this fake lifestyle, but rather to be vulnerable enough to say, if you love me, you must love me as vulnerable as I am. I'm a brand that represents people. I'm not a brand that represents an idea that does not exist. Humans do have ups and downs in their lives. So she has taken us into that confidence. Mind you, don't forget the fact that she's a brand. So when she does that, she's risking the brand. But rest assured, Sims grew. She's growing rapidly. As vulnerable as she might be, she used to drink alcohol live on a recording video. Could have jeopardized her brand. But yes, I wonder that one. Even today, I wouldn't agree to that one because it can jeopardize the brand. But also there's an advantage to that one. Because an alcohol brand can look at the fact that how are people reacting to Sims when she's drinking alcohol live on a video? Then if the audience doesn't have a problem with that, she can actually strike a deal with alcohol brands easily so, because she has done it in front of the camera. Not long ago, in fact, as of just today, maybe probably it will be tomorrow to you when you watch this video. I was watching Sims on Instagram. She was like, hey, guys, I need to make a decision. It's either I'm drinking, it's either I'm consuming Oros or Savannah. Well, guys, I don't even know how alcohol tastes, by the way, the taste of alcohol. I made a decision, a deliberate decision, even before I became a Christian. I made a decision not to drink alcohol, not to smoke. I don't do drugs. So I don't even know how it tastes, by the way. Never tasted alcohol. But yeah, Sims took us into that confidence. So what you will love about Sims is that she's never a fake person. She's a person that goes into a camera. She stands in the camera and without a makeup, and she will put Vaseline live on a video recording because she fears nothing about herself. She's this type. She gives you this type of vibe that I do not care about what you think of me. This perfect picture that you have created is not what I am. I'm going to subscribe to. I'm going to subscribe to who Simzright is and what the identity is. She's more or less a lady that you wouldn't just think that you're going to shake her and move her out of her identity. She knows who she is and she has decided and finished that I am this Simzright, and that's it. That is a very key thing that I love about Sims is that I think the guy that married her found a woman there because she doesn't seem easily shaken. She doesn't really seem easily shaken. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, the things that I've just said could have jeopardized the brand, Simzright. But Simzright was more than willing. Through God's providence, not long ago we heard that she partnered with Sanlam, which a lot of people were very much excited. I too was excited. Well, if you don't know how I got to know that, I didn't actually watch the video where she was announcing that, the actual video. Do you know how I got it? Because there's a caucus where other small YouTubers, we meet there. And one of the YouTubers that is there, she goes by the name Ndivhu. We're in the same WhatsApp group with that lady. So, because we know where there's ladies, there's gossip. You know what I'm saying? So, when Sims Right uploaded that video, I got to know about that video because we are in that. The WhatsApp group is still there, So we don't want the big names. We are okay with small YouTubers. It's the big names. About Sims Right, about owamie, about Ndivhu, about Mr. Red Life. About WhatsApp group. We don't care about them. only small YouTubers are there. You know what I'm saying? So one day, then they actually. Because that's what we do normally do. You see a video, you say, hey guys, there's a video like this, so it's a similar situation. Then I got to introduced to that video. I watched the video, and you know what I'm saying. That's how I usually catch up with what is happening around YouTube. They usually post those things and say, hey guys, this has just happened. Yo, have you seen what owamie is doing? Saying this, and Ricky this. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. All those drama. Usually I don't follow that drama. Us men, sometimes we don't pay attention to that drama. But yeah. Women would always, hey guys, hey, this is happening. But yeah, they're not saying in a bad way. It's just in a good light. So that's how basically we got introduced to the sponsorship of Sims Right. Nevertheless, fast forward, that's that tells you. She's able to bang sponsorship. Even though she's willing to be vulnerable. Even though she comes to you as vulnerable as she is, but big sponsors such as Sanlam are willing to work with her. Now, she said something to me in the comment section below. She says, when you build a brand around yourself, a smaller issue can tamper with the brand. Say for instance, when you build a brand around yourself and you bump someone and they know that this is Sims Right, it's going to affect directly your brand. When you mistreat somebody, because as people we go through bad days, that days where you are just not okay. And it happened to me in the past few days until I decided to go to fasting. And the other time I fasted 8 days without eating food. But 2 days ago, I fasted 2 days without eating food. And usually that's how I cope with a lot of things that are happening around. That's why today I've got this bubbly energy. So it happens that you are on one of those days where you are just down. What are you going to do? You mistreat somebody, or you say things that you will regret years tomorrow. But because you are a big brand, it tampers with you. It affects it tampers with the brand. It affects the brand directly because you built the brand around you. Those are some of the lessons that good people you need to learn. When you build a brand, understand the implication of building a brand, either the Ndivhu way or Sims Right way. Understand, because Ndivhu, the T world exists without Ndivhu, and then there's a channel that exists as far as Ndivhu exists, but the T world can exist without Ndivhu. Then you've got Sims Right. There's no way that channel can exist without Sims Right. You know what I'm saying? So in this channel, we are looking at things from a business perspective. We will go to the likes of Lasizwe, how they were able to bang big sponsors, how they were able to get there, building their brand among themselves, the challenges they faced. You know what I'm saying? Those are the things that I want you to understand. I want all these YouTubers to come and watch this video and understand this type of things. You understand what I'm saying? And I want people as well that are not yet on YouTube, when it comes to understanding how to build YouTube for success, come to this YouTube channel. Let me teach you, because in this YouTube channel, I exist for things like that. I create business content. I create content as to how to start a business, how to get funding, how to choose career. Because a lot of you guys wouldn't know that actually if you choose a career in psychology, do you know that chances of you getting a job when you have a degree in psychology are very slim? You didn't know that? Don't worry. There are more things to know, guys. If I can tell you now, if you've got a degree in psychology and somebody got a degree in social work, guess who's going to get employment? It's the one with social worker, not the one with psychology. But those are the things that a lot of people don't know, and this channel exists to give you information like that. It also exists to look at things, Jay, from people that have mastered the game. That content is coming up very soon, shortly. Yeah, we're just praying and wishing that we get the equipment. You're gonna see more content around things like that. So, having told you this about Sims, I can confidently tell you that Sims is one of the person that has inspired me. Oh, I was already on YouTube, but Sims is one of the person that inspired me on YouTube. Because when I look at people, I don't want to look at people from the success version of them. I usually look at the process before the success version of them. So with Sims, I got to be introduced to the vulnerable individual, which is something that I liked. It kind of like introduced me to the real person, not the idea of what this person is. Yeah, we're gonna talk about the likes of Mehlana Namasa as well, how she got. Hey, do you know her net worth? But it's all started on YouTube. We're gonna talk about Abo Mushending. Do you know that it's all started on YouTube? There are a lot of people that we need to talk about here. People that have gone to a point of getting big gigs, but it's all started on YouTube. Those are the people that we need to unpack here. The likes of simzright. They've mastered the game. They've inspired us, some of us, in all way, shape, or form, because they are very much authentic. You now know I've given you videos about Ndivhu, Owamie, and simzright. And I've shown you the differences in terms of building the brand among these three people. And Ndivhu being will stand alone, simzright and Owamie will stand in one category because they've built the brand among themselves. And I've shown you the complications of doing that, also the advantage of doing that. And I've also shown you the disadvantage and advantages in terms of the Ndivhu way. I want you to get into the comment section below. Tell me who you want me to, or who are you nominating? Who do you want me to focus on in the next episode? I want you guys to tell me, and things that you think we need to look into that one. We need to zoom into as far as that YouTuber is concerned. So things that you want to learn in this YouTube business aspect. So you're gonna get into the comment section below. You wanna tell me all of those things. Even with the likes of Owamie and Ndivhu and simzright, there are a lot of things that we can get. It's just that I chose these ones for now, but there are a lot of things I can come back with, maybe part 2 of these. Tell me what you want to learn from these people, you know, from a success and a business point of view, because that's how we are discussing this from. That's the angle we're discussing. Until the next episode, good people, please take care.